All right, we're back in Banquete High School at the gymnasium, and I have Gina Alexander Shugaric and yours truly, Amador Ramirez. But Gina's going to tell us a little bit before we get into rock and roll time about an event coming up on Wednesday of next week, the 19th. Gina?
That's right. So Wednesday, not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow, we are going to have Meet the Bobcats and Lady Cats, where you're going to be able to meet the high school football team, the high school volleyball team, the cross-country team. Just a plug for them. They went to state last year, the girls did. So exciting group. They have most of them back. And the band and the cheerleaders. So we would love for the community to come out and support the kids. We're going to be having pulled pork sandwiches for the high school students that are paid for by the Athletic Booster Club. If the community will just bring $5, we'll be happy to serve meals as long as we have them. So next Wednesday, August 19th at 6:30 in the gym.
I do like I did, and I said April in one of our deals. Somebody called me out and said, hey, it's August, not April. But, yeah, thank you, Gina. And this is the opener. Again, Gina Shugaric will be bringing the Woodsboro tournament on Thursday and Saturday. I'm going to kind of get situated with football a little bit. So here we go. Here come the Lady Cats. Yes, thank you, Gina. So welcome to ST Bobcat Nation. Normally I'm on ST Lady Cat Nation YouTube, but again, we're going to keep it right here for all three. This is the third of three. JV2, or the purple team, took the victory over Banquete, and in JV1 action, Banquete took the win over Skidmore-Tynan. So this is the third one. We're 1-1 overall, and the varsity now getting ready to rock and roll. Hi, Lexi. Hi, Wyatt. Hi, Jay. Thank you all for joining us. So the Lady Dogs and the Lady Cats. Canine and Feline. Rebecca and Jimmy Mormon. Well, I don't have a score cam hooked up to Facebook. All of these games are matches tonight. We'll go over to ST Lady Cat Nation YouTube tonight or in the next few days. Megan Stillman is watching. One of my favorite people of all time, Coach Dominguez. Anyway, we're about ready to, as I said earlier, rock and roll. Looking at the, I do have a roster for both teams. I kind of know our Lady Cats, but over in Banquete, Avery Salinas, number 1. Number 3 is Neely Mia. Number 4, Jolene Garza. Number 5, Sienna Ledma. Number 7, Ava Slusher. Number 8 is Brizela Cantu. Number 9, Trinity Alvarez. Number 10 is Lea Elizondo. Number 11, Namora Aguilar. Number 15 is Michaela Paredes. Number 16, Annabella Martinez. Coaches Jordan Ledma, Lisa Pettit. And we'll look at our Lady Cats. Probably have time right now. Number 1, Alyssa Recio. Number 2, Claire Carragher. Number 3, Daisy Farron. Number 4, Solana Quintero. Number 5, Natalie Ramirez. Number 7 is Audrey Vasquez. Number 8, Tinsley Zamanek. Number 10, Elle Carragher. Number 11, Whitney Toms. And number 12, Samantha Shugaric. All right, folks, I'm going to probably give you the score more times than you'll want because I don't have the score cam on my broadcasting device, but it'll be okay. Solana Quintero with the dig, the set by Shugaric. Elle Carragher for the kill. And Skidmore-Tynan starts off with a L kill. In baseball terminology, top of the lineup is Audrey Vasquez. And we'll get, couldn't quite get that. Out on that opposite side hitter, number 8, Cantu. Actually, that is the outside hitter. I apologize. 2-0, Skidmore-Tynan. Audrey Vasquez. Oh, and a block. Back up again. Right there is Zamanic. The set by Vasquez. Right there. Samantha Shoe-Garrett. Off that. Beautifully done by Sam. 3-0. Skidmore Tynan. Oh, and a save by Recio. And Vasquez clears, puts it over. Oh, another save. Vasquez, Zamanic. And it'll land point Skidmore Tynan. 4-0 here in the first set. Save. The set by Vasquez over by Recio, the libero. Controlled by Banquete. Recio with the bump set by Vasquez. And Samantha Shoe-Garrett. Good defense by Banquete. And Recio with the bump, the set by Vasquez. Here comes Alcarga. Block. Putting it in the corner. And there it is. Audrey Vasquez. That sweet zone. She finds it every time. Quick timeout. 5-0. Skidmore Tynan. Once again, we'll have time to look over the rosters once again. The home team, Banquete Lady Bulldogs. Number 1, Avery Salinas. Number 3 is Neely Mia. Number 4, Jolene Garza. Number 5, Sayana Lerma. Number 7, Ava Slusher. Number 8 is Rizela Cantu. Number 9, Trinity Alvarez. Number 10, Leah Elizondo. Number 11, Emma Aguilar. Number 15, Michaela Paredes. Number 16, Annabella Martinez with coaches Lerma and Pettit. And at the next time out, we'll kind of showcase our Lady Cats, who are showcased at ST Lady Cat Nation on YouTube. If you want to meet them, go check out our page at ST Lady Cat Nation. And the introduction video is out there. Oh, and the dive dig. And now by Recio, Zamanic. Quintero on the third. Clears. And a kill by number 3. That was Neely Mia. Also playing out on the outside, hitter number 5, Lerma, and number 8 in there with some action, Cantu. 5-1, set number 1. Skidmore Tynan, 5-1. And serving number 4, Jolene Garza. And an ace by Jolene Garza, the libero. 5-2, ST. Set number 1. Hi, Melissa. Here's the serve for the Garza. That's 2 aces in a row. Make it 5-3. Point on a service break. And Jolene Garza with 2 in a row. Got the defense stumped a little bit for Skidmore Tynan. 5-3, set number 1. Skidmore Tynan. The bump. And playing conservatively was El Carriger on that one. So Ana Quintero in the back row. The set. Shoe-Garrett. Oh, and a nice jab at it. There's Quintero with the bump, the set by Vasquez. And here is Shoe-Garrett. A block. But Skidmore Tynan, it goes out of bounds. So great work by Samantha Shoe-Garrett. Into the match comes Natalie Ramirez. And she will immediately get the volleyball and do her thing. Hello, Gloria Molina and Bobby Ford. 6-3, Skidmore Tynan leading here in the first set. They want to keep Ramirez on that service line. Vasquez, Recio with the set. Quintero. Nice, but good defense. Vasquez trying to find that corner. Nice recovery by Banquete. Samantha Shoe-Garrett kicks it back. Got to go over on 3. 6-4, Skidmore Tynan. Service over on the left side to Banquete and Neely Mia. Into the match numbers. Looks like number 5. Sienna Ledema. Here's Mia. Oh my goodness. Good work by Shu Garrick and Racio on that one to keep it alive. And a kill there down the middle. That's number 5, Ledema. Make that number 6. And I don't have a 6. I have a number 8. There's Mia. Into the net goes Neely Mia. It is 7-5 ST. In comes Whitney Toms into the middle blocker roll. And there was Shu Garrick. And the serve is L. Carragher on the right side. 7-6. Skidmore Tynan. In comes the libero. Alyssa Racio in the back with Ramirez and Shu Garrick, and in the front, Quintero, Vasquez, and Whitney Toms. Serving for Woodsboro, number... Okay, Max Preps does not have the right numbers. 14 to serve. Well played by both teams. Just trying to... And into the net, number 5, that is Ledema. 8-6, back to Skidmore Tynan on the right side, and Sam Shu Garrick. Hello, Rita. And hello, Josh. That's way out of here. Sometimes a little bit too much adrenaline in the season opener. 8-7, Skidmore Tynan, set number 1. For Woodsboro on the left side, the service, number 2. Got these on Max Preps. They seem to have just added them, but they're not quite matching up. I'm sorry if you're a... Good save there by Shu Garrick. Vasquez clears it. Here comes Quintero. Quintero with a kill! Alana Quintero, number 4, 9-7. Let's take it to the right. And the kill will turn into a service attempt. Alana Quintero. On that kill, she's Quintero. Gonna be trouble. Keeping it alive, number 7, Slusher. Oh, and there's Whitney Toms. Nice set by Zamonic. 10-7, set number 1. Skidmore Tynan. Here's Solana Quintero. A save, the bump by the libero. Still alive. Here's Shu Garrick. Vasquez, it's a little deep. 10-8. Good reaction by both teams on the what seems to be like an apparent point. You got to play it to the whistle. Racio with the bump. Audrey Vasquez trying to sneak one in on the second. Here's Slusher. Oh, good save by Samantha Shu Garrick. Can't get to it. Good effort by Shu Garrick. 10-9, Skidmore Tynan. I think you got to go get the ball. Got to have a ball to play with. Thank you for joining me at ST Bobcat Nation here on Facebook. Banquete in the season opener. Home opener for Banquete, and Skidmore Tynan opening up on the road here. Here's Audrey Vasquez. Zamonic. Yeah, into the net goes Zamonic. It's going to be a point tied up at 10-10. First set. Slusher, Mia, and Paredes on the front for Banquete. I have most of the numbers. And that is deep out. So a lead for Banquete here in the first set, 11-10. The libero, number Neely Mia. Oh, good save right over the net. Oh, and the left-handed hit by Zamanic. Horacio bumps it up to Shu Garrick. Over to Audrey Vasquez for the kill. Audrey Vasquez tying it up. 11-11 first set. In comes El Carragher. Horacio to serve. Going back. Skidmore tying in the set by Shu Garrick. Zamanic falls short. We're tied up at 11. Into the match. Number 10 and number 9. Elizondo to serve. And number 9, Alvarez in as well. Here's Elizondo to serve for the Lady Bulldogs. Presser with the bump. Set by Quintero. El Carragher. A little bit of a violation there on Skidmore Tynan. 13-11, Banquete. Cole and Noemi, welcome. And that's an ace for number 10, Leah Elizondo. 14-11, set number 1, Banquete leading. Back over to Vasquez. Oh, and a good save by Mia. It's good. They did it. What effort by Banquete on the left side. 15-11. Believe a timeout. Coach Vasquez says, let's talk this over. Nancy, welcome. Oscar Bunda. Well, this is the third of 3 tonight. Right now, you're watching the first set with Banquete up 15-11. Coach Vasquez calling a timeout for Skidmore Tynan. Earlier tonight, the JV2, or what Coach calls the purple team, took the victory over Banquete 2-1. And in action just a moment ago, our JV1 Banquete taking both sets. But it was a close one. It was 25-23, 26-24. So a matter of 4-point differential. 51-47. That's a pretty good match. Lady Cats couldn't quite get it to set 3. Elizondo remains on the service line, up by 4. Out. 15-12. Keep it on the right side, and it'll be top of the order. Baseball term, of course. Audrey Vasquez to serve. Vasquez over to Samantha Shu Garrick. Good save. Block. Demonic in there along with El Carragher. 15-13. Banquete 15, Skidmore Tynan 13, set 1. Here's Audrey Vasquez. Tie in your shoe. That's why you use Velcro. I'm kidding. 15-13, Banquete. Little moment there for Lizella Cantu, tying her shoe. Vasquez with a set to Shu Garrick. That one is deep by about a half a foot. 16-13, and let's see who's coming in. Number 5 coming in. That's Ledema, along with the number 4, Garza. And Garza will be serving with her Lady Bulldogs up by 3 here in the first set. 16-13. Quintero, the set over to Shu Garrick. 17-13. We're in Banquete. A lot of green, and I may, in the first two matches, have said Woodsboro because I see green, but we're in Banquete. Oh, the nice dig there by El Carragher with a kill. With a nice set there by Solana Quintero. In comes Natalie Ramirez.
Bring it back.
She's got a 3-point deficit here in set number one. Set one, 17-14 Banquete. Natalie Ramirez to the service line. Jay Cisneros, thank you. Sammy Mormon. Every so often I'll look at the bottom left of my screen. Please feel free to drop some encouraging comments for the players or for the team, whether you're a lady cat or a lady dog. Oh, Recio. Vasquez back over to Quintero. Here comes Woodsboro. Keeping it alive. Oh, they're going to call a violation there, but a kill de Sela Cantu out on the outside hitter position, doing a great job over there, number 8, Cantu. And to the service line, number 3, Neely Mia. Here's Mia. Oh, that one kind of went weird. Just a missed toss. Here comes Whitney Toms. We got Whitney Toms and along with Samantha Shugarrick in the front. Solana Quintero, the defensive specialist. Outside hitter Vasquez along with defensive specialist Ramirez along with El Carragher now. That is out. So now Skidmore Tynan now down by 2 here in set number 1. It's 18-16. El Carragher to serve. Puts it down low and couldn't get it. You can't. Wow, that's a tough one because you placed it. That's kind of a finesse serve. You don't put too much power into it, but you place it beautifully. 18-17. That one's out. 19-17. The libero. Oh, Recio back in. So Banquete with a 2-point edge in set number 1. 19-17. And they'll hand the ball over to... Once again, I don't have all the numbers. 14 is not on my roster at Max Preps. That's an ace. And the bad thing about it is I can't give her credit, but 14 with a good ace. I think I've seen a couple out there that, and I went to Max Preps. It is a 26-27 roster, so. Recio over to Ramirez, cleared by Quintero. Slowed down by Recio, now Ramirez over to Vasquez. Over to Slusher. Here's a set by Vasquez, over to Quintero. Oh, well played by Mia. Skidmore Tynan. They're going to call a violation on the left side. Skidmore Tynan, 20-18. And now Sam Shugarrick will serve. Savannah Gonzalez, welcome to the broadcast. I apologize. I fell asleep on that one. Solana Quintero with the kill. Every so often I'm tempted to go update my score, but I don't have a score cam here with Facebook, so I'm having to repeat it. And now 20-19 Banquete. Here's Skidmore Tynan and Samantha Shugarrick. That's out. 21-19. You got to eliminate those unforced service errors. Back in number 15 is Paredes. And to serve number... So it's number 14 and number 2 I do not have. Samantha Shugarrick keeps it alive. Whitney Toms. Here's Slusher. Lot. And kind of landed right on her lap, did number 7, Ava Slusher. 21-20, Banquete by 1, set number 1. This is non-district play, but I feel like I'm calling a championship game. Get excited about this. Here's Woodsboro. They're just going to try to get it over. Horacio keeps it alive. Shu Garrick sets it. And now starting it over here. That was Zamonic. Slusher out. Too deep on that one. We're tied up at 21. Set number 1. Here's Solana Quintero. Hi, Charity. Hi, Chris. Solana Quintero. Oh, kind of. Paredes kind of got twisted awkwardly, and the ball just did not. Came parallel to the net. 22-21. Timeout. Take a closer look at our Lady Cats from Skidmore Tynan. Number 1, the libero, is a sophomore, Alyssa Recio. Number 2, the freshman outside hitter, Claire Carragher. Number 3, the defensive specialist, sophomore, Daisy Farron. Number 4, senior, Solana Quintero, the outside hitter. You've seen her in action in the near side. Number 5, Natalie Ramirez, the senior, defensive specialist. Number 7, Audrey Vasquez, the senior, setter and the outside hitter. Number 8, Tinsley Zamonic Jr., outside hitter. Number 10, Al Carragher Jr., middle blocker. Number 11, Whitney Toms Jr., middle blocker. Number 12, Samantha Shugarrick Jr., setter and offensive hitter. Outside hitter, I should say. I'm sorry. Skidmore Tynan on the point. 23-21, set number 1. And Quintero doing what she does best along with that outside hitting position. Mia with the bump. Back to Mia. Samantha Shugarrick sets it to Audrey Vasquez. Audrey Vasquez with the kill. Set point. 3 set points. Set number 1. 24-21. Here is Solana. Everybody's saying it. Bring it home. Bring it home. It's going to be trouble. And set number 1, 25-21 to Skidmore Tynan. Set 2 now. 1 down for Skidmore Tynan. 25-21. Let's back up just a little bit to the first match tonight, which was brought to you at ST Bobcat Nation and will reside at ST Lady Cat Nation tonight or tomorrow. It'll stay here too until they remove it, but hey, thank you. Again, going back to the first match. Going to the first match. Fans from Banquete here. 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits a dollar. I think I know that one. But anyway, going back to match number 1, we had... I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. I'm trying to focus, and it's the third of 3, folks. The purple team, the JV2, winning in 3 sets, taking sets 1 and 3, and Banquete taking the second match in 2 straight sets, but they were both closely contested, 25-23 and 26-24. And then here we are in match 3, the rubber match, if you will, 1-1 right now. And after 1 set, Skidmore Tynan taking that set 25-21. Lady Cats had quite a few unforced errors, and again, this is the season opener and for both teams, but and over on the left side is purple and white. We have our Lady Cats. If you are from Banquete, give your team a shout out. Thank you for joining us. All right, I may have lost you for just a little bit. We had to switch connections. Like I said, it's been it's been a little crazy. But hopefully we're all restored back. Hello, my brother Domingo Martinez and Terry Gutierrez. Again, let me get everybody caught up. Got to go retrieve the ball. So Skidmore Tynan taking the first set, 25-21. So up 1-0. And now here in set number 2, it's 1-1. And if you missed a little action, nice save there by Samantha Shoegarrett. And on the right side is Woodsboro. There's Ratio with the bump, the set by Vasquez. Here's Samantha Shoegarrett, a little too deep. All right, so we might have delayed a little on a glitch, but hopefully everybody's back where they need to be. And it is Elizondo serving for Banquete. Vasquez with the set over to El Carragher. Soft hit on the back row. Here comes Mia out. Number 3, that's Neely Mia. That's my third. I've coughed 3 times, once in every match due to my allergies, and I did have a cough drop. But I'm making it. I've survived. Here's Natalie Ramirez. 2-2 here in the second set, with Skidmore Tynan winning the first one. And a good save there, and Libero over to Quintero. Controlled by Block. Staying alive. Here's Quintero just getting it across. Mia saves it. Mia now. Block! El Carragher on a block. 3-2. Lady Cats. Natalie Ramirez on the left side, trying to get her specialty going, which is right behind where she is, along with the defensive specialist. Good save. And now Skidmore Tynan controls. Vasquez up and too deep. El Carragher, good idea, but it went a little too deep. 3-3 here in the second set. Into the match number 4, Jolene Garza for Banquete, and she'll be serving. 3-3 second set. Skidmore Tynan taking the first one, 25-21. Shoegarrett over to Carragher for the kill. El Carragher on a nice assist by Samantha Shoegarrett. In comes Whitney Toms. Michaela, Luke. Thank y'all for joining the broadcast, and it's gone particularly well considering some technical problems, and a kill by Mia on the right side. I don't know if I gave that to Mia or whether that was Elizondo, but nonetheless, out on the right side, the outside hitter, and Neely Mia will serve for Banquete. Mia serves. Nice dig there by Ramirez. And now Samantha Shoegarrett. Good dig. Oh, a nice dive and dig. Here comes Solana Quintero for the kill. Solana Quintero coming along very nicely here this season. Of course, we just started, but we have had a couple of scrimmages, which Skidmore Tynan had fared very well in. You can go back and watch them at ST Lady Cat Nation YouTube. And an ace by Samantha Shoegarrett. 6-4 second set. Skidmore Tynan up 1-0. The scrimmages were in Odom. I called that one and did very well. believe winning 3 out of 4, if I'm correct, and then taking care of business. Look at that. Here's Solana Quintero. And Quintero for the kill. And in Agua Dulce, Gina Alexander Sugar brought you that one. And that one was, I think, Lady Cats fared undefeated, if I'm correct. Including, I should say the one in Odom was defeating Santa Gratuitous, which was, and splitting with Santa Gratuitous. Look at that. Quintero playing some hardball here. Here's Recio over to Sugar. Here's Whitney Toms. Good left jab there by Garza, or Cantu rather. Skidmore Tynan. We're up 8-4 here in the second set. ST leading with the first set going to Skidmore Tynan. You got to win 3. You got to win 3 sets. Skidmore Tynan has 1 in their pocket and leading in the second. Samantha Shoegarrett faring well at the, I was going to say the free throw line, at the service line. Audrey Vasquez with a kill from the right side. Timeout. Woodsboro. Elijah Randall, hi. And chant from the Lady Dog fans. Also, Robin Alexander got us all pumped up too, down there on the front, rooting 2 bits. No, that was the Lady Dogs. She was giving us the, I say purple, you say gold. I think it was that one. I'm not real good with cheers. Thank you guys for joining. Again, please feel free to chat professionally. Shout outs to your players, or maybe you're rooting for the whole team. But my apologies that as scheduled at ST Lady Cat Nation did not go as planned due to technology, and I'm not blaming YouTube. Probably a little more on the service providers, and maybe a little bit on the building itself. Sometimes certain buildings, it's hard to, it's kind of like kryptonite. Hey, Samantha Shoegarrett. 9-4 here in the second. Right now in the front line, middle blockers, you've got Whitney Toms. You also have Quintero there and Vasquez. You got the libero Recio, and then serving Samantha Shoegarrett and Natalie Ramirez there joining her. Oh, this could be trouble. Whitney Toms with the kill. That was a gift. Nicely done, Whitney. 11-4. Guess they missed a point at some point. 11-4, second set. Skidmore Tynan up to 1-0. Here is Samantha Shoegarrett. Samantha Shoegarrett keeps it alive. There's Recio over to Quintero. Quintero softly lays it over and keeping it alive. There's Mia. Oh, staying alive. Vasquez just up and over. Oh, look at Recio. Couldn't get it, and still alive. Skidmore Tynan point, 12-4. This is exciting, folks. I get so excited. This is not even district. I mean, I was excited at scrimmage, but I mean, it's like a championship to me every time they put the ball up. Here's Sam Shoegarrett. Out to the right side. And Sam Shoegarrett slows it down, set by Recio. Over to Vasquez for the kill, Audrey Vasquez. 13-4, so Skidmore Tynan, while had a little trouble, they had a Banquete led a large portion of set 1, and ST had to come from behind, but the momentum is carrying over to set number 2. Oh, and a good save there. There's Toms with the bump, set over to Quintero, and a kill, Solana Quintero. 14-4, so the momentum that they used to end set 1 and win it, it's carried over to set 2, and Samantha Shoegarrett is still serving. That's what you want. You want to keep that Slowing it down is Sam. Here's Audrey Vasquez. Horacio with the dig. Solana Quintero with a gentle little tap over. And it's Skidmore Tynan. Into the net goes Banquete. 14-4. So keep 15-4. Keep it in the hands of Shoe Garrett. Front is Tom's. Quintero and Vasquez. Ace. And I don't know what happened between set 1 and set 2, but sometimes it's momentum on one team and nerves on the other. Just a little bit of, and as they're saying, Banquete, shake it off, shake it off. Jay Cisneros, welcome. I may say your name twice. I may skip your name. I apologize. I have this thing about reading names. Point, Skidmore Tynan right there in that front. And Audrey Vasquez, and well done, 17-4. So this one's getting out of hand for Banquete set 2. Skidmore Tynan trying to take a commanding 2-0 lead. Controlling it. Back over, and now Audrey with the bump set. And the kill by Whitney Toms is putting on a show tonight. 18-4. The Lady Cats have come alive after the end of set 1 and most of set 2. That's a kill. I'm sorry, an ace. 19-4. In comes the libero, Salinas. See if Banquete can get something going. Out. Just out by about 6 inches. That one crawled right across the tape. 20-4. Here's Samantha Shoe Garrett. I don't know how many she made in a row. I'm going to have to go watch that. Point. I don't know. No statistician right here. Anybody count? Does anybody have a count on that? Put it out there on Facebook. But Sam Shoe Garrett is really... And there's that bump set by Recio. Here's Audrey Vasquez. Keeping it alive is Salinas. Make that number 7. No, that is Salinas. Solana Quintero. Not quite. Good save there by the Bulldogs. Recio over to Quintero. Solana Quintero. You got Quintero, you got Toms, and you got Shoe Garrett here in set 2, folks. Triple MVPs right now. Everybody is playing it, but kind of kicking it to another level is Quintero and Toms and Shoe Garrett at the service line. Oh, and a dig. Throw Natalie Ramirez in there. Solana Quintero. 22-4 here in set 2. And it is out. I don't know how many Samantha has right now in a row. I'll have to go back and check. I like I said, there's no board. I'm doing this just by memory. Set point. Danny, you know how many in a row? I'm going to have to go rewind. It's going to end her streak here, even if she makes this one. 24-4. Keeping it alive is Vasquez. Over to Quintero. Out. And that ends the service streak. But I tell you, 24-5. Back in is Slusher and the unknown number 14. So 24-5. That's 19 set points, which is hard to overcome, but Here is a good server, number 14, who I wish I had her name. Maybe I can. And there it is, 25-5, set number 2. Skidmore Tynan up 2-0. You got to win 3. We'll be back, folks. Don't go away. Yeah, we'll have to go back and she took it all the way to 24. Guess if we do some interviews, I'm gonna get Shu Garrett, Toms, and Quintero. See if we have a little time. That was just beautiful. Anybody at Facebook know? Can you rewind and tell me where it started? Samantha Shu Garrett took it to 24-4. Where did she start? Where was her first point? If y'all can do that, I would appreciate it. And just put it out on right there on your comments. How many in a row did Samantha Shu Garrett? She was number 12. And just now in set number 2. I can't, maybe Missy can check for me. Missy Harden. But I'm streaming and I don't have the feature where I can rewind right now, and I don't want to mess anything up. I need another device for that. But you kind of go back to about set number 2, just played. It ended 25-5. And Sam took it all the way to 24. And I have a feeling it was more than double digits as far as the service wins in a row. I can always do it later when I get home or ask her in an interview. So Skidmore Tynan up. Skidmore Tynan up 2-0. Winning the first set, coming back to win it. And that's where that momentum began at the end of the set. And that was 25-21. They were trailing in that first set and took over. And dominance with Samantha Shu Garrett from behind the service line. You got Solana Quintero on the outside hitter position. And Whitney Toms in the middle blocker, to name 3 that made a difference. So here we are, 2-0, 1 to go. Got to win one more. And of course, Skidmore Tynan can recall. We don't want to recall it, but last year, Skidmore Tynan was up 2-0 at home against Agua Dulce, and Agua Dulce and ahead in set number 3. And then the Lady Horns came back to win that one 3-2. So once again, you got to win 3. Skidmore Tynan needs one more set. Up 2-0. They'll be on the right side. That was an enjoyable set from the perspective of serves, aces by Shu Garrett, kills on that outside hitting position by Quintero, and in that middle blocker position, Whitney Toms. Now, not to leave out, of course, El Carragher in there as well. It was just... Here we go. Audrey Vasquez. And a kill, Audrey Vasquez on that right side, laying it down. And she'll lead it off, and as she always does, here from the server leadoff, if you will. 1-0, Skidmore Tynan staying alive there, and now Zamanek carries it over. Zamanek in that outside hitter position right now. Opposite. Oh, and good effort there, but 1-1 here in the third set. Saavedra family. Hope y'all are doing well. To the service line for Banquete, Jolene Garza. It's 2-0, Skidmore Tynan. And in this third set, it is 1-1, just underway. Shu Garrick, oh, that was way out of here. Shu Garrick with the kill. So doing it from the service line in the second set, Shu Garrick continues here on that outside hitter position. Bless you. Out goes Zamonic. In comes Natalie Ramirez, and she'll be serving, the defensive specialist and also offensive weapon at the serve. Recio will set it to Quintero. Oh, and you can do it with the kill or run it along that top tape. Solana Quintero. 3-1. She's having herself a game. Natalie Ramirez. And it happens to the best of us. Sometimes you get that service error, I should say. Mia to serve, number 3. Skidmore-Tynan 3-2, third set. Bump by Recio, the set by Shu Garrick. Over to Quintero, deep in that corner. And Banquete will set it up. And you got reliable Audrey Vasquez, Recio. Here's Quintero. And Mia doing a good job digging that one out. There's Quintero again. And back over to Shu Garrick trying to sneak it in. And it is a violation on the left side. Skidmore-Tynan 4-2. Third set, 4-2. Skidmore-Tynan down is ahead 2-0. And you got to win one more. And they got to get to 25. And win by at least 2. Here is El Carragher. Mia. And the set over to the far side. Out. Oh, good effort by Ledema. She's done very well, Sienna Ledema. 5-2. Once again, as you don't want to, the word is complacent. You don't want to get complacent. You're up 2 sets. Look at that. Nice bump by Vasquez. Here's Shu Garrick. Little collision there by the Lady Bulldogs. And there is the pass over now. The set over to Vasquez. Banquete doing very well. Going to have trouble. Too close to the net. Point Skidmore-Tynan. 6-2. 6-2. If this a boxing match, you want to keep that fighter on the ropes while you have him there. You don't want to let him loose. Oh, a nice dig, and that was Mia putting it nicely in. A great effort by El Carragher, not quite. Garza might have lost where she was, and it was certainly within a foot or at least 9 inches out of there. Mia, Neely Mia, telling her it's okay. Shake it off. 7-4. Skidmore-Tynan. 7-4 in set 3. Leading 2-0. Got to win 3. There's Slusher, and no good. May have lost you for a little bit, or at least a little bit of glitching. It's not bad. I didn't think I was going to get to do anything the way this evening started, but we're doing very well. Thank you for being patient with the technology and with me. Back deep. Oh, they were calling the out, but Audrey Vasquez. There's Mia with a nice. Skidmore-Tynan 2-0, and in set number 3.